colors. Okay. So I'm going to do like half of the nails, half of the nails. I am going to apply the Ruby Romance, right? I see a little bit of glitter right there. I'm going to do it half of the nails with the Ruby Romance. As I say, when you're doing your glitters, you want to get in a smaller bit so you see, because this is not like a really fine glitter, like it more of the fun and gorgeous glitter, and it has a smaller and a bigger particle. So I'm gonna just make sure that I get like a lot of them. So by doing a smaller, I can able to control of my heart if it go this direction toward this, or you can do upside down, however you want. Okay, so pick up the second bead. Ooh, this one had a lot of glitter. Really cool. And as I say, if you don't want a lot of them, you can definitely pat it in the piece of papers and pick up whatever is the glitters you want on the nails. You don't have to settle with all of them. You don't have to get all of them if you don't want to. I'm gonna just like kind of have them right there. And I'm keep this part right here kind of blend flat. Blend, 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 because we're gonna have it so part of ombre right there. Okay. It's so much fun, everyone. It's just so gorgeous in person. Ooh, this one had a lot. I don't know if I want that a lot, but it's a lot in there. So I don't know if you want to put it back in there because you already have your brush. I'm gonna get a couple of them. There's so many. Maybe there. And then add some of the color. Okay. I'm so in love with this, and it's created really a different look for this. It looks like you encapsulate, but actually it's not, because it like, I think, how do I say, is more like creates like cool 3-dimensionals like glitter in there instead of just encap. Because if you encap it's right like underneath of a clear, like on the top of the color pigment. But this one, like your glitter kind of on the top, in the middles, like blending in. That's all you need. I have so many glitter. Oh, this one is so cute. All right, and then if you're doing like 10 of them, there's probably the different look, like here glitter here and there. Okay, so if you're happy with this, if you want more glitter, more hearts, I mean more other glitter, go ahead and do so. Add some more as you prefer. So now you see that is still like kind of a little bit of shiny. So it means that it's setting right now. So here the suggestion, tip and trick for all beginner nail tech, when you're seeing like that, when it's, and especially in the winter time, it's my setting time a little bit take a little bit longer. So what you need to do is to let it set. So when you do first nail, you do 2, 3 nails or 5 nails first, and then you go back and using your whatever colors you're gonna ombre it. So that means that give it time for it to rest. The reason that I share with you, because if you're doing it right away, when it's still setting, what happened is your ombre nude color or pink colors might blend it right away, and it's might, how to say, it's kind of blend, that's what you want, but just kind of contaminate together. It's like kind of mix it together. So you don't want the nude color mixing with the red. So give it a little bit time to rest until you see like kind of a matte look, like kind of a dull look. It's not shiny anymore. It means that it's giving a little bit of setting time, because we only do 1 tips if you're doing like 5 nails. You know, it's like you can go back and start with the first one. Okay, so let it set for just a second. You see that it's from really shiny and it's getting like kind of a matte look now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the smaller beads. I'm gonna stir it up. Creamy caramel. I love this. It's huge and in 2 hours. It's perfect for beginners or perfect for anyone who's looking for a great like ombre perfect nude colors. This is gonna be your bestie. All right, pick up the smaller beads. So when you see the ombre, there's 1,000 different ways to do an ombre. It is one of the ways easy. So pick it smaller to medium beads, and you're gonna place it right here where is going to be the ombre, and give it like a second and let it rest. And then we're using the belly of the bristle. You see that and how it's like really like wet shiny. Give it just a second and clean my bristles, submerging in the monomer. And then you're gonna using the belly of your bristle and keep it parallel with the nail surface and give it a good blend. Cup you pull it, but you not brush it off. Like blend gently. Okay. It's like a feather touch. I love the looks that earlier we said that it's look like it blend the heart. The glitter is kind of it's kind of blending in between the layer of the acrylics. So now the reason I'm sharing with doing 2 beads. First bead, you are perfect and try to get blend really well with your ombre first. And sometimes like, oh my gosh, it's my ombres look like a tool as a one line in the middle. So do is this first step you're gonna do is the first bead to master your ombre first, and then you're gonna go back and pick the same size of the beads of your ombres, like nude creamy caramels, and then you're gonna pick this one up, same size, or it might be smaller, place closer to the cuticle. In this part, it will help you to perfect your cuticle without have to worry about your ombre part. But hey, if you have any others of a cool other techniques for ombre, I love to see it as well. Share with us. We'll be so excited to learn it with you and from you as well. And also, there's different way to do it too. You can ombre the nude color, apply the nude color first, and then ombre the glitter afterward. Either way. So now after that, you place it and let it rest for a second, and you're gonna using the belly of your bristle. I'm gonna turn it this way, and blend it. It means you're gonna go glide on the top like this instead of going 45-degree angle of your tip of your bristle. You're gonna keep it flat like this. So it's help to blend your ombre nice and flawless. And just don't go really aggressive, just really gentle. And it's like you're just gliding on the top without going like pull the powder away. Okay. Oh, I like that glitter. Is it somehow it's getting glitter? It's just like, hey, I'm gonna be right here. All right. Here you go. So now that break it out to 2 beads. The first bead you're getting your ombre perfect, and second bead you get your cuticles is like down. So now when you're happy with this, if you want to patch any places you want, you can. If not, we're gonna using a crystal clear to definitely seal and cap this part, which is the ombre part, because you don't want it like this glitter not capping with the crystal clear. So now I'm gonna give it just a second. So again, every time when you're doing this, you give it a little bit to get it rest. So when it's shiny like this, it means that it's still setting. So I would give it just a couple seconds. But however, when you're doing your clients, you will move on to the next nails. Like right when here you're done with this, you're gonna move to the next nails. And then when you feel the next nail and finishes 5 nails, you can go back and do the crystal clear. Because if you're doing it when it's still wet, what happened? The 2 powder is gonna mix it together. It looks like you're doing your marbling. which is you don't want your crystal clear mixing with your nude color because it's setting really nice your ombre. So make sure you give it just a second rest. I would say a few seconds, and also it depends on your like location too. Sometimes it's getting really cold. It might take a little bit, it's a couple more seconds longer to get it set. So you know, when you're doing like now, you start seeing it's getting matte instead of really like wet shiny. Now you can do the crystal clear. It's because I'm doing only one nail, so that's why I just want to show with you, so then you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I do it right away and it just blending it. Especially if you are the nail tech long time with all the acrylic is no problem, but if you are as like beginner nail tech, this is gonna be a great tip and trick for you. So now I'm gonna place the crystal clear here, and I'm gonna tilt the nails down, so then the gravity will do its own work while I am guiding the crystal clear and patted it, so keep it nice in frame. This way it will keep the shape of the nails nice and precise for me without looks bulky on the side. Use the belly of the bristles and blending it. You see that how I do, and I'll just like keep it nice and parallel with the nail surface. Okay, so this technique will help so much when you are shaping. So basically when you're done with all 10 nails, your shaping and filing will be so much better. So your arms will not gonna go like authorized soon and hurting and aching because of your filing, and shaping will be really minimums to like little of nothing. So this is like you already have really nice cool shape form of your liquid and powders. If you do like all 5 nails and 10 nails like this, basically it came out really nice and it doesn't look bulky and flatted on the side. You see it's nice and slender on the side, especially when you're doing it. Doesn't matter what shape you're doing, stiletto, almonds, and coffin. You want to keep this is really nice and precise on the side. So always using the belly. That's the reason the Glitz brush is so unique and special, that is not, will not crimson at all. So then that's why it keep nice. And this is the part of it that it will help your a perfect ombre going nice and smoothly. Okay, we get this one, and you can do all 10 of them, 100 of them, just like that. So I'm gonna clean the bristles nice and clean. Just make sure that you are going to submerge your bristle back into the monomers, and make sure you're getting all of your residues is releasing off from the bristles, and just kind of press it, release all that remaining monomers off from the bristles, and kind of swirl it like this. So then that's where you release everything pretty much, and shape the tip of the bristle back into the really pointy like this. And then it's easy when you are getting for the next application. And then don't forget to place a cap on to prevent from getting any dust, any unwanted stuff that get in the bristle. And then it had the airflows here, so then that way it will keep the airflows without have a clog all the moist in there. So then your bristle, your hairs will not go bad, you know. So then just hold it down like this. It will last you for a long period of time. Good